Hello. Hey, I have to make an appeal to the judge. So this is my official document requesting an appeal. Is this where I'm supposed to send it to?
An appeal or a motion? There's a difference, and that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Is it an appeal?
Can you explain the difference?
Well, an appeal you would have to talk to the appeals office here, and they will, coach you through the process. But a motion is something you want to present to the judge to take care of.
Yeah,
Is this after the fact? I mean, are you on probation and you want to terminate? Or
I'm on probation.
And you want to terminate? This is a motion.
Okay.
That's a motion. Appeal is different. It's like you want to appeal your case because you don't like the outcome. And you're
That's-
not ready with the outcome.
That's what I need. I need
Well,
to
and if
appeal
that's
the
the case,
case.
you have a statute of limitation, meaning you have to do it within like 30 days or 60 days. Did you do it then?
That I'm just documenting. I just want to make sure this gets done. I just came from the
I don't
second
know.
district.
Okay, you can call the
I-
appeals clerk and see what they say. Let them talk, you
Sure.
can talk with them.
That's downstairs?
No,
I've been
she's
there.
gonna
Oh,
show
okay. Sure. Yeah, so it's Levi Jonathan, just to document, I am at the Polk County Circuit Courthouse. This is approximately 2 years after my case. I'm still trying to make an attempt to appeal. Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to document that I'm sending this to the judge for an appeal request to Judge Ojeda.
Okay, that's not who it goes to.
Well, that was my judge presiding over the case.
Right, but an appeal is filed here in the appeals court. And then we send copies up to... Now, what are you exactly looking to do?
I'm confused. I need to make an appeal on my case because
Okay.
I'm not satisfied with the outcome.
Okay.
Absolutely not. And it's stated as briefly as possible, the reasoning here. I don't believe that you're the person to make that explanation to. But the evidence was withheld from my persons until after I agreed to a plea. So that's the basis of it. And I have other reasoning too, if that doesn't fly. But
And what are you trying to get another hearing?
yes, I'm trying to get a trial on this matter.
That's not an appeal. That's not an appeal. An
Well, I'm
appeal is strictly
appealing-
paperwork. There is no rehearing with that.
Okay, well, this is why I'm documenting this. I'm going to protest in a minute. I just am confused. I'm a citizen of the United States. I'm 35 years old. I have a master's degree. I'm fairly educated. I don't see why it should be so difficult to go through this process as it has been since 2 years ago as of this incident. So for 2 years, I've already, I believe, spoken with you
I think so.
once. And, I'm willing to come back as many times as it takes to get this matter resolved. I'm not satisfied with the outcome of the case because I was withheld the evidence.
Did you file an appeal the first time? When you were here before?
The first time I was here for a different matter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I understand.
Related, but different. And I'd have to, re-jog my memory to recall what that was exactly.
Okay,
But
so that has nothing to do with this.
I was sent here as of yesterday from the 2nd District Court of Appeals in Lakeland, who told me I had to come here and get a piece of paper with what they called an order that I have to present to them, and I have this documented as well. It might still be on here if you want to see what they said, but I have to give them an order from the judge saying that the request is now being made to them. Now, don't ask me why I have to give them the order, but I have to appeal to the 2nd District Court in Lakeland for the reasoning being that this is extended longer than the 30-day constraint period. So this has exceeded the 30-day period of appeals that's normally required. And again, to back up, the reason why I'm attempting to do this after 30 days because it took me over 30 days to get the evidence back, in which I received my camera, in which I saw my wife being sexually battered by the Officer Rose in Lakeland. I looked at the terror on my wife's face, and I said to myself, for justice, I have to stand up and sacrifice myself, my business, my house, and everything I've ever worked for to look at 15 years in prison because I went to a protest, the protest for the Immokalee workers that work for trying to get a penny for every pound of tomatoes they pick. Now I'm here trying to resolve this case.
Okay.
I've been on the radio every other week. I will continue to talk about this matter. I will continue to drive here, shut my business down, and protest outside of this institution if that's what it takes to get somebody to hear that I have been unjustly served
Okay.
and I want justice.
And that's what an appeal will do. In order to do that, you got to follow the steps. First step, if you want to appeal, and you obviously do, is you go up to the third floor, get a notice of appeal form, fill it in. You can add that to it if you wish. And then if you can't do the filing fees, which is $400, then you fill out here an indigency form. You take care of those two things, and then we take it from there. I will get that order that they're talking about. We will send it to 2nd District Court.
Now, I've already been classified as indigent.
But for each episode, for each incident we carry, like an appeal, we need one for the appeal, just as you needed one to be
Okay.
in court.
And why was it that the judge sent myself a letter instructing myself to go to the 2nd District Court of Appeals and request
Unless I read
request
the
appeal?
letter, I really couldn't answer that.
Is there any way you can get a second copy of that letter? Because I've since disposed of it,
The
seeing
letters-
that I didn't need it anymore.
I can see if it's in your case file, but if it's with the 2nd DCA, if it was with them, we
Okay,
don't get
let's
their
see
case
if
file.
it's in the case
Do you have
file.
your case number?
Sure. It's on the bottom.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So, as you can see, the laws are put in place to prevent the common man from being able to gain any ground because it's an institutional system of laws. It's been implemented by Augustus Caesar from after the Christ. This system of laws has taken over this country, but it's being controlled by a handful of selective individuals that are foreigners outside this country. That means we're being run by the enemy. This country, this system is being invaded, and it's up to us to do something. Now, the original settlers of this country, the Pilgrims, the Separatists, came here so that they could get away from this corrupt rule of law. And that's what we need to do. We need to get away from this corrupt rule of law. And we need to let people understand that they've been trained, indoctrinated into thinking that this rule of law is just. How many people have been murdered and then walk away? And I guarantee you, there's a few. Maximize the labor. And how do they do that? They set up their goon squad everywhere and they force people into labor. Just like the indentured servitude days, except we don't have any land. If you want to know if you have freedom, do you have any land? Do you possess land? How many acres of land do you possess? And if you don't, I would say that you don't have freedom. The original Declaration of Independence was written as to provide an outlet of freedom, of happiness, and pursuit of property. Property. Yes.
Okay. I don't have the letter from the 2nd DCA. What I do have is that order
Okay.
where it talks about what you filed. And this is what he instructs you to do: is the motion was denied. You have 30 days,
Yes. To take it to the 2nd District Court of Appeals.
which is what you did.
Correct,
Okay.
and I need that piece of paper. And
Yep,
that's all
you
I
can have that.
need.
You can have that copy.
Have a wonderful day, and
And
God
like I
bless
said,
you.